welcome back to the channel, you guys. Welcome back. So we got a new boat here. Okay, this boat is actually from J&R Marine. Okay, he just finished this. He just finished the mold. This is one of the first few hulls that he pulled off the mold. Okay, it's kind of a collaboration, if you will, with me and Coby at J&R Marine. I sent him a hull to make a plug with, and it needed some major modifications, and this is what he come up with. So I'm really excited to see what he has here. So this is his logo. Okay, J&R Marine. Sent me some turn fins for another boat. Oh, got a nice 3D printed boat stand here. It's pretty nice. Thank you. It looks like a windshield printout for the boat. No, that's probably, yeah, that's actually for my 17-inch. Okay, that's cool. Thank you. I like that blue. Looks good. All right, nicely packaged. This is unpackaged everything because it was like wrapped up pretty tight, so it's just kind of easier for me to show it to you this way. So so this is the H15. Okay, we're going to go over it in just a second. It's pretty freaking awesome. He also sent this this new boat stand, which I actually thought was for this boat, but it's not. It's for our H17 J&R Marine Hydroplane. Okay, it actually fits in there perfect. You guys see this? Man, that's pretty sweet, man. That's pretty sweet. It looks good on there too. Nice. So thank you for my stand. So he also sent a new windshield. I've already painted one on here, so we may use this for his version 2 H17. Okay, so thank you for that. All right, so this is the H17, aka the Snot Rocket, right? This is a fast, extremely stable, fun running boat, right? I think I got like 64 miles per hour with this thing. Stupid fast with the big block in it, right? So he has this boat available. He also now has the H15 available. They come in different colors. The hatch on this boat here fits perfect. It does need a little bit of sanding, as you can see right here. You see that? Just needs a little bit of sanding on one side or the other, and it'll fit like a glove. I mean, it just fits perfectly on the boat. Okay, so that's awesome. Everybody likes a good fitting hatch. I mean, nothing more aggravating than a hatch that don't fit a boat, right? So you nailed it. You nailed it. So the boat's 15 inches long, 7.5 inches wide. You pull it like this, it's 8 inches. So it's actually a fiberglass hull, hand laid. Okay, hand laid, made in the USA. Support your local builders, right? Support your local builder, man. All hand laid. It's got a little bit of weight to it. He said the first two that he laid up, this was the first one off the mold, right? He said the first couple had some little bit of weight. The third, fourth, you know, the ones that you guys will be getting, they're a lot lighter than this one. I'm excited to build it, right? So we're gonna go over all the stuff that will come in the almost ready to run. I think I need to tell you guys that. I don't know if I told you already. So the boat comes in a bare hull, or you can get it as an almost ready to run. Okay. Everything you guys will see here is basically the hardware that will be used for the almost ready to run. And we're going to build the boats out. A couple different builders are building this boat, and we'll use the best setup basically for the almost ready to run version, right? Now this is a little bit off topic right here, but I wanted to go ahead and show you guys this. This is a micro turn fin. This is a blank, but J&R Marine actually sells this micro swoop fin that basically kind of bolts right on to this micro turn fin bracket. It's a little bit wider, a little bit longer, and it has a bend in it, okay? So he has those available for sale. If you need one for a little micro hydro, hit him up. Now I asked for a blank so I can bend it myself and kind of take down some of the material, so I got mine blank. These turn fins right here, they're definitely not for the H15. They're for the Super SonicWake 48 from ProBoat. This is a replacement or an upgrade fin, stainless steel, so you're not going to bend it at the pivot, right? These should take some abuse. It's basically the same size as the Super SonicWake fin. Got a little bit of a different top profile here. So he has these available. Okay, you can get them raw or finished. You just email him, tell him what you need, and he'll hook you up, right? So let's go over the hardware and motors that's going to go in this boat. He actually sent this MSQ 2440 3650 kV. Okay, this is a 2440. This is also a 2440. We have a 3650 and a 4500 kV option here. Okay. I think this 3650 is going to be the best pair with the Sea King 40. We're going to try both motors in the boat, but that's what you're almost ready to run will come with. It's going to have a 0.130 flex cable, which should be plenty sufficient for this little guy. Teflon liner, stuffing tube, drive dog nut, steering rod, the whole nine. Okay, we got a 10-shock servo holder. I'm glad he went with this servo holder. This is that's a great option. I actually made one for my H17 that's very similar. Right, pretty much the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that'll come on. You're almost ready to run. A little motor mount, fiberglass, silicone cooling line, probably 3 or 4 millimeter OD. We have a micro rudder, a micro strut, okay, 2.3 millimeter collet to 0.130 on the flex side. Well, I guess it's not an X. It's a 430 TFL prop, through hole bellow for your steering, clevis, water exit, and a water through hole, a micro turn fin. It's going to be perfect for this boat. And that's it, actually. That's it. So I actually have a lot of different motors we can try on this thing, right? I don't know if I want to use this motor mount though. I kind of want to make my own so I can drill holes for this 29. That might be a good motor ESC combo for this little boat, right? 2440 is going to be a fast enough setup, to be honest with you. But you guys know me, right? We put a big block in this one, and you know we got to do it up with a big block in this one eventually. So I might make a motor mount similar to this, but just a little bit higher on the bottom end there, so we can put a 28 or 29 series motor in, right? So that's the only thing is I'm going to change from the parts that he sent for this boat. It's probably going to be the motor mount, just so I can run, you know, any motor I want. Now, this boat right here, you can actually run this model with a 2040. Okay, if you run a 2040, you could do like a 2,000 to 3,500 kV 2440, and that will work in this boat. 2835 will work. You could fit it. There's plenty of room in this hull to fit this. You know what I'm saying? This is, I'm just showing you now, just so you guys can kind of get an idea of how big it is. An 1800 SMC. It's a long boy. It's a long pack. It will fit under the top side. Okay. and a 650. This is a 653S. It'll fit up front, right? You can fit it here. You could put 2 of these in here, run parallel, right? 2 650s or 2 850s, maybe one. Hell, you could put them in the sponson if you wanted to. Put one here, maybe put your motor like right here, ESC up forward, right? Boom, 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 something like that. Kind of show you what I'm thinking about for setup. Maybe you guys can comment in the comments and tell me your thoughts, you know. Plus I wanted to kind of show you what everything looks like in the boat, right? The CG works out with this setup. Actually works out really good. So I've run this boat before, right? And everything on my previous boat was dead nut center. The strut was centered, the rudder was on the right, and the boat worked. It worked, right? I didn't run a turn fin on it, right? But the boat ran good. So this go around, I figured I'd try something a little bit different. We're going to run the rudder on the left with the bellow kind of like this. I'm going to do it this way so I can get the rudder out as far as I can out on the left hand side. And then we're going to run this strut offset from center a little bit. I may go a little bit more depending on if I can get the big block under the canopy. So I have it offset now and it goes under there with the cooling line already checked. So this setup here works, right? So the reason I'm doing this is so I can offset the motor and run the battery on the left, right? We'll have full adjustability with our battery, the whole left side. That's a big range of center of gravity adjustability right here. My plan is to kind of put the motor on the CG line, just forward of the CG line, right? So we can basically run our battery about right there. The servo will be, the horn will be mounted back and outside, okay, like this. Okay, probably cut these little flanges off the servo so we can slide the servo in and out real easy. I don't know, or I might just put the flanges on this side. Still early in setup, but just thinking out loud, brainstorming. Y'all let me know what you think, right? Try something different here. ESC forward, and I'm gonna try to get this turn fin as far out as I can, like outside the ride surface, right? I noticed that works pretty good on a couple of my boats, running the turn fin out past the ride pad on the sponson. They hook up pretty good, right? I've been noticing that. So we're gonna try something a little bit different on this one. Go against the grain, right? So I'll let you guys go. I think it's an awesome little boat. I think Coby did a great job with it. I especially like the way the hatch fits. It fits good. The gel coat looks good. This one here, we need to clean up the seam and stuff and wax it, compound it and wax it. Yours will be waxed and the seams will be cleaned up. This is just a prototype really for beta testing, really. I think it's a great little boat. I mean, hell, you can just about run it anywhere, you know, and the electronics for this little thing, the hardware, pretty common. I mean, yeah, you can find it just about anywhere. You can probably get motor, ESC, all the hardware for about $100, maybe 120, you know, depending on what kind of quality you go with on your electronics. I think it's a great little hull. I think it's got some character, you know. I think it really does. Y'all get up with J&R, Coby. You drop him a line, you know. He'll go over pricing and all that stuff with you guys. Okay, so appreciate you watching. I'm excited to get it going. You know, y'all let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. The bottom's been revamped. Yeah, we'll see you guys next time.